Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Crazy Bees. My name is Debbie if you're new. Today we are filling up our raised beds. So excited. Not all of them. This is 1 cubic yard of raised bed mix. We went to Arizona Worm Farm yesterday. So much fun. Next time we go, I'll take you along. But we got all of this beautiful soil, and then I got about 300 red wigglers. I'm going to start doing vermicomposting, and I thought, well, while I'm there, I'm going to pick some up. We're probably going to need about 3 or 4 loads of this to fill all of our raised beds. But we are going to get this unloaded off the truck and start doing the beds in the back. It is just such beautiful soil. I mean, look at this. It's got the compost in it. It's got the vermiculite. It's got worm castings. It's just so deep, dark, and rich. I just love a good soil. I even did some earthing in it this morning. I'll put a video of that up also. Gotta get to work. Hey guys, look what we're doing this morning. We're earthing. I gotta move this one. In order to get that. Here's an onion for you. Mm-hmm.
Sweet onion.
Yeah. No. Just set it on here for now. All right, we've got the dirt all done. We emptied the truck. We still are going to probably need 2 more loads to be able to fill everything else up that needs to be filled. But right now I've got to get the tomatoes and peppers that are ready, eggplant ready to go into the pot, into the raised beds. I'm going to show you what we're doing, but I'm taking and putting the indeterminate tomatoes on the trellis this year to see how that works. I had them back on the raised bed over there last year, and they did wonderfully, because remember we did the wire going up to the pole, and they did great, but I had so much bird pressure over there. It was crazy. They kept eating all of the tomatoes. So I'm hoping if I put it here, I can control that better, and we will also have shade cloth over this when it gets hotter, where we did not have the shade cloth over that stuff. So we're going to try all the indeterminate tomatoes over here, and I've got several different types of determinants that I'm going to be putting against the wall where we had the determinants in the fall. But the frost took those plants out, so we had to clean those out. But what I'm doing is making sure that I label everything with my label maker, because as you can see, well, these aren't a good example, but like this one right here, I had writing on this. I had used it, and you can't see anything on it. It just totally wears off with the sun. The sun just bleaches the colors right off. I've tried different markers. I don't know if I'm just not using the right one, but they just didn't work well. And I have a lot of these, so I don't want to just waste them and have to go and buy more labels. So we're taking these, and I am using my label maker. And this last one that I'm doing is the chocolate pear. Oh, and I have to do, and by the way that I did this labeling worked great. So I have the chocolate pear for my last tomato variety. And like I said, I'll show you what else we did. It's going to be fun. I have a lot of peppers in the house yet that have to be planted out, but we're dealing with these ones first, one tray at a time. So see, now I have a label on that. This is chocolate pear, and this isn't going to come off the whole season. And I just wanted to save this one. I lost a few because I think they just got left in the pot too long. But I wanted to save this one, this chocolate pear, because this is a beautiful one, and it's got all kinds of little roots coming out the bottom. And then our last pepper variety that we're going to do is the bell pepper mix. So it's got a mix of different colors in it. So let's get that done. Print, and I've got 2 of those. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in the same pot. I think I'm actually going to put them in the same pot in the back. So we're just going to do one label for those. This is really time consuming, but we've learned our lesson on just writing on the tabs, because it's just better to take the extra time to do the labels, especially with our peppers. And we got our bell pepper mix. These pretty peppers, and they're so ready. They got some roots coming out, and they're just ready to go. So next thing I'm going to do is show you what we're doing. We got a lot of neat stuff. All right, you guys, time for fun. Let me show you what we got. These are all indeterminates. This is the tomato spoon, violet jasper, purple bumblebee, blueberries, and I feel like if I watch the suckers and keep them to the single stem, they should get plenty of airflow going up the trellising system. And then on the other side, ooh, look at that. Take that for a snack. We have Super Sweet 100. I didn't put one here or here because this guy is so big. If I can find one more, I might actually put another one right there at the end if I have one more decent one, which I think I do. Okay, and then on this side, we're doing chocolate pear, red cherry, and back there, let's see if you can see it better on this side, we have the yellow pear. And then I have another chocolate pear there. They did really good germinating. And then a black cherry, a Tommy Toe, and another Super Sweet 100 right there. That's all of our indeterminate tomatoes. Then I had done a few Primatalis. We've got 4 in this one. If they start getting too big, we'll replant. And then we have another one in that one. And I did harden these off, but the sun is like kind of kicking their butts right now. And then that right there is the Grand Bells mixed colors. I put 2 in those. And I still have to tie down this wire, but I put wiring up here because the girls keep liking to stick their heads through that and eat my leaves of whatever I have in here. So there's the other bell pepper mix. So now I need to get going on actually planting in those tomatoes. I'm going to make sure that I plant them fairly deep so that that stem can shoot out more roots and they can get stronger. Oh, and look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? That's our Asian pear. Just gorgeous. Hey everybody, I am hopping in here real quick. I realized when we did our planting and filling the beds the other day, I never came back on and showed you exactly how everything turned out. So I'm going to take you for a quick walk around and let you see exactly what we ended up planting in those beds. And it's been about 5 days, so you can see what's making it and what's not. Here we did end up planting the violet jasper, and it's adjusting. This one looks beautiful, the Super Sweet 100. We lost the bumblebee, or no, it's the blueberries. I did start another one, but we'll see. Here is the purple bumblebee. That one's looking good. Once I can get them to the trellis, then they'll be able to climb up better. Here is the violet jasper. And the tomato spoon is right here at the end. And I kind of pushed that one towards the thing because it's quite leggy. So we'll see what we do with that one. And look at how the lemongrass is already taking off. It is adjusting and our propagation is working in this bed. And here's the other bed. You can see where the stalks are coming out of the center. So it looks like we're going to get most of those too. We'll have to see if they all propagate or not. In here, we did the Grand Belle mixed colors. That one right there is pretty tiny. I don't know if it's going to make it. And that's the other Grand Belle right there, the bigger one. He's looking really good. Over here, we planted the other Super Sweet 100, Tommy Toe, the Black Cherry, and right back there, that one looks absolutely beautiful. That is the Chocolate Pear. I'm very excited about that one. And very sad about this one. That's the Yellow Pear, and I love Yellow Pear tomatoes. I did plant some more because that one didn't make it. And this is the Red Cherry. And there is the Purple Bumblebee over there. We have some of our asparagus is ferning. I'm letting it because it needs to have more energy going down into the crowns. But we did try a few. I'm going to cut that one there and eat that one. Once they get a little bit too long, they get really chewy. And on this side, we have a couple purple ones coming up. I'm not going to touch those because they need a lot more energy going to the crowns, because that's the only purple one that came up. And we planted 3 of them. So we're going to leave those alone. And then back here, oh, look at the Bird of Paradise. We put it in that bigger pot, and it is just loving it. Here's our Black Beauties right here. And these other pots, the bigger black pots, are going to have peppers in them. And oh my gosh, you guys, just in the last few days, look, I was so worried about it. But look, we're getting leaves. The pomegranate is just going crazy. But we're getting all kinds of leaves on our grapes. Look at that. So happy to see. Our all-in-one almond. It's coming back to life. And look at this one. Oh, I just love it. And then in here, we did Dead Sunset. These are the determinants. This one is the Missouri Pink Love Apple. Giant Syrian. Here's our Shooting Stars eggplant. Inside of there is a big rainbow. And that's a bell pepper mix. So there you go, you guys. We'll keep an eye on these and see how they do. And we got the girls, all their food is ready, all put to bed. I'm going to put their tarp up because we might get some rain tomorrow. And they're getting ready to go to bed. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you on the next video.